Jason&Jabari.
What's up, guys? This is Jason from the Jason and Jabari Gaming, and today we have war number 5, and we're facing off against SGA. Last season we were pretty much facing these guys for the number 1 spot in the world, and we successfully beat them, but they were like the closest thing to us point wise, and we kind of went back and forth for a bit there. So we know they're going to be tough. We know they're very, very difficult to take down. So today's team is going to be Null, Warlock, and Magneto. I think I have 5 fights this war. I can't really remember, but I'm pretty sure it's 5. But anyway, we're going to be starting off on Path 9, Section 1. Up first, we have this Sinister. I'll be taking him with Warlock. I'm running power backs here in order to cycle my SP2. The idea here is not to let him get to his first bar because it does have like power efficiency, so they're like using 50% less power, and once he gets that bleed on himself and he throws a special one, you get degen on yourself, and it's not a fun time. So for the hazard shift, we can only hit in the poison phase. Well, you can hit in the incinerate phase, but I wouldn't advise it because we are not incinerate immune and that would hurt. So basically my plan for this fight was to hit into his block. You don't get the hazard shift on you when you're hitting into their block. I did start off with power start 1. That just got me to my SP2 faster, and we rinsed it. I held block, baited out a heavy, I think, did a medium into another special 2, and he's dead in less than 30 seconds. So super clean fight. I would definitely advocate for a power start 1 there. 28-second fight, not too shabby. Prowler is up next on the hazard shift. I was very nervous for this fight. Power backs won't work here because Prowler shuts it off when you do a special anyway. Also, I have a rank 5 Sig 200 Prowler that I dueled against with my Null to prepare for this. Now, Null is not immune to poison nor incinerate, so I'm going to take hazard shift damage regardless. Basically what I practiced on doing was heavy, countering his heavy with my heavy. Again, I'm not going to try to hit him as much during the incinerate phase. There I actually did get a successful parry. It's kind of hard to parry him, but I wait for him to do his kick and then I retaliate. There I accidentally messed it up. I did duel quite a few times. I know not to punish any of his specials, otherwise we'll be faltered. But yeah, ultimately this could have went a little better. But I am heavy countering his heavy with my heavy there. We finally get our clarity charge up, and I thought he was gonna dash in, but I was mistaken, so I get punished for that, but that was completely on me. There I was faltered and I was trying to hit him, but I couldn't. So we're gonna go back to the original strat. But then we got our corruption up, which gave us an unstoppable and unblockable, so I took advantage of that to get up my clarity again. We are poisoning we are getting poisoned. There somehow I got parried. I don't know how. But anyway, he's going down, I'm going down, and I'm kind of like, okay, well, this isn't a smooth fight by any means, but as far as health, we're kind of even. So I'm like, okay, worst case scenario, I might be able to go ahead and finish him off. There I wait so I can get a special 1 on him. The special 1s was definitely the plan here, and that's just simply to get my ends if I needed them. He's into corruption, and that's what I mean by my ends. I'll go unstoppable and unblockable. So he's down to 15%. I'm actually pretty happy with where I'm at now, and that's why I'm spamming my SP1s. You could probably play this a lot more optimally. However, he is dead and I am not. And that was the only thing that mattered to me, because I was extremely nervous for that fight. That was probably the scariest fight I took of the war. in my opinion, because I knew I was going to take guaranteed damage. And when I was doing my duels, they weren't going that great. So I was like, oh my god, this dude's going to be a problem. But anyway, we're going over to section 1 and path 2, or path 1 and section 2, I should say. And then we're going up against Thing. This is an Ascended Sig 200 Thing. I didn't know how to take this fight fast. After the fact, my officer said that this is not a fast fight, so it wouldn't have been much faster, I guess. But I opted to take it safely. Heavy to put a bleed on him, even though he is bleed immune, which takes down his rock stacks. The idea of this path is basically to make you dex backwards more than a couple of times, so they can start healing and then become unblockable. So I elected to go for SP3s, which is going to do guaranteed damage, and then it's going to take away his power. And yeah, we're going to just heavy and parry in the corner. I started going a little bit faster when I saw that the time was going down towards the end, I think. But yeah, this is it wasn't a fast fight, but it was pretty safe. I think the only thing I could have did a little better was just combo him to get my power a little bit quicker, so I could throw off the SP3s. I made sure to throw him off when he did not have his protection. The protection immediately comes up after the fact, but we get all the damage off on the SP3s, which definitely helped take him down. But other than that, I was pretty much trying to parry his SP1s as much as I could. As you saw, I parried that last hit. I was trying to parry the whole thing. I'm not very good at it yet. Here, I think I actually do let him get off. Nope, I don't let him get it off. Okay. So here I'm going to parry heavy into a SP. Okay, so I didn't do that. I thought I was going to heavy take his rod stacks down a little bit, but that's fine. Again, his protection was down, so we're going to get the full damage on that, which isn't very much that time, but it's fine. I think here, yeah, we end up almost pushing him to 15, so I have to parry in heavy a lot to keep his rock stacks in check. I thought at one point I allowed him to throw off an unblockable special 1, but I guess I don't. I guess I didn't. But anyway, we're under 2 minutes now, and I'm like, oh my god. So I'm throwing. Oh yeah, I actually do. So yeah, that pushes him specifically to 15, and then this is where I dex out of his SP1. He goes unblockable, of course, and then I just full send it here because I'm like, time is like really a problem now. So long fight, but we got it down. Next up, we have this Iron Man Infinity War. It's a rank 2. Since I was thinking at that point in time that I was selling on time, I was like, I need to do this fight pretty quickly. We did do the Sinister fight in 28 seconds, but we need to do this one quickly as well, so that way the average of our fights is not going to be a problem. That's what I was thinking, because again, I am accustomed now to playing for time, and after that fight I was absolutely disappointed in myself. Granted, I hadn't talked to anybody until after the fight, where they was like, yeah dude, that was totally fine. But anyway, I think we went to SP3 last time on this fight. This time we're not going to do that. We're going to go get our clarity charge up. I'm going to dex this because it doesn't matter if he gains a regen from my dex or not. I'm going to throw off my SP1 here. He is going to start degenning because he's trying to regen, which this actually helps you a ton. I think I wait until my corruption comes up and then I full send it here. And yeah, he is dead. So pretty fast fight in my opinion. I think it was like 40 seconds. So anyway, we won the war. I thought I had 5 fights. I guess I only had 4. But we did end up winning the war. So shout out to S. Well fought war. We died 3 times. They died 13 times. I don't think that was a true 13. I think it was kind of like LVT war and the previous war. They saw how many times we died, and then they just kind of stopped caring because they had already lost the war. But anyway, it was a definite good war win for us. So like and subscribe, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.